Good afternoon, friends. Myself, Dr. Chiven Singh, Assistant Professor and Head Department of Economics, CSNPG College, Hardoi. This college is affiliated from University of Lucknow. फ्रेंड्स आज हम पढ़ेंगे फार्मूलेशन ऑफ हाइपोथेसिस के बारे में। तो हाइपोथेसिस is an assumptions made based on the some evidence. It is the starting point of any research that turns research question into predictions. It involves factors like variables, population, and relationship between the variables. A research hypothesis is specifically used to test how two or more variables are connected. The characteristics of the good hypothesis. It should be clear and precise. Show the relationship. जो हमारे हाइपोथेसिस है इसमें वेरिएबल के बीच में रिलेशनशिप शो होना चाहिए। टेक्स्टेबल जिसको आप टेक्स्ट कर सको एंड इट शुड बी सिंपल एक्सप्लेनेशन। एक्सप्लेनेशन में ये सिंपल होना चाहिए। There are two main types of the hypothesis. First is the null hypothesis and second is the alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis in the statistics is a statement that says there is no difference between groups or no relationship between the variable. It is denoted by H0. Alternative hypothesis is the statement that suggests there is a effect or difference between the variable. It suggests that there is an effect, difference or the relationship between the variables. It is denoted by H1 or HA. For example, we see the vaccine prevent the infections. This is the research question. How to prove it? The null hypothesis should be the new drugs has no effect on the patients. The alternative hypothesis against null hypothesis, the new drugs improve the patient's outcomes. In studies, researchers want to get enough evidence to reject null hypothesis because that shows there is something interesting going on, like drugs that works or the new materials that perform better. Testing of the hypothesis. You reject the null hypothesis when the p-value is less than or equal to the significance level. In social science, we take the significance level 5% or 10%, but in the sciences, we take the significance level 1%. This means your data shows enough evidence to support the alternative hypothesis if your significance level comes 0.05, suggesting that there is an effect or relationship in the population. If the p-value is small or less than 0.05, it indicates strong evidence against the null hypothesis, so you can reject it. This means your result is statistically significant. If p-value is greater than significance level, you fail to reject the null hypothesis. This means your data does not provide strong evidence to prove that an effect or relationship exists. Thank you, friends.